And yep, it says I'm live. I'm engaged. All right. So technically 10:00. Where are you there? 10:05. Okay, I can put this down. Okay. Put the lid on that. And hello, this is the Frugal Eclectic, otherwise known as Noodle. And I can do that there. I'll do this for let's see, about an hour. We'll go an hour. That's 12 minutes. Hour, 20 minutes. Oop, not 2 hours. Okay, hour, 20 minutes. And let's see, we'll put you, where can we put you? Where can we put you? Let's see. If we put that there, this is my Celtic stamps. I could put that there. Celtic stamps there. My phone on top of that. That's up on the way. I can still hear it. I can get to it. And there. All right, now. Okay. And yep, we're live. Oh, that was okay. As the title says, hopefully we'll get a few things accomplished today. Maybe. Hello, Judy. And okay, this is for Judy. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, that was a new one. Okay, there. I had to beat it up. Hello there, Dar. I had to beat it up. Beat it up. All right, let's see. This was, looky what I found. Okay, now, let's see. Oh, well, that's all right. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. All right, let's see. This goes in my, this is authentic Japan. This actually goes into my Asian kabuto. There's that. And yeah, because I do have the pick if I decide to do that. And I found this. I finally found it. And I'm like, what happened to it? This is from April 5th, 2012. Carrot Boy. Oh, I love that stamp. Love it. All right, now. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. While back, you guys might remember that I talked about Domestika, and there was this one commercial on YouTube that the lady, the advertisement was in English, and it was for a book binding class. And I just loved the presentation, the way they presented her and the aesthetic and all that. Well, last Wednesday, when Dee Dee talked about that accidental, you end up doing this accidentally over on Pinterest. You click the 10 clicks, your first 10 clicks. And of course, when I do that, I tend to write things down. And anyway, so yeah, and I thought, well, I haven't done that in a while. I'll go over there and do it. Well, I haven't seen over here on YouTube, I have not seen that particular advertisement in like weeks, if not maybe 2, 3 months. I just hadn't seen it. And I was kind of like getting lonely for it, oddly enough, because that one person and the way they did the advertisement just really, I really liked it. And I went over to Pinterest and I was like busy and I'm, do I want to click there? No, I don't know. And over here I go, oh, and I clicked. And it was that Domestika. And then there she was. And guess what? I bought a class because the original class was $44.90. I only paid $12.99. It was on sale. You can't beat a 71% savings. So in the background, since then, I've been like over there and I'm learning. Of course, we pick it up and we know about humidity. Yeah. And it'd take me 3 or 4 months to save up on that, to save that kind of money for a class. And so when you can get it for 13, I says, hey, I'm going to put that money together and I'm going to get that course. And I've been enjoying it. And because she's speaking Spanish, so you still hear her, but you get the words in caption, and then you get someone in English speaking what she's saying. So interestingly enough, some of the words are a little different, but that's okay, but I'm really enjoying it. And so there's some things that, like, for instance, this is called, what is it called? The level thing. You can get them in triangles or L-shaped. Oh, I don't know if I have it here automatically. It's it keeps things, it's in brass. I actually put one on my my wish list on Amazon, but it's typically a heavy thing, and I was so taken with that. It's a thing that you do. This is the triangle one, the shape, and you put something to keep your line up, to keep when you're working on something, to keep your two pieces lined up, And I thought, oh, I wonder if I could make that one out of paperboard, but I need something heavy, maybe like several rocks. I could maybe, and even if it never gets used, I can never really use it. Just the idea of creating one is making me happy. Because the handle could be like something like you could take leftover. This is, you could do this. I'm going to cover this. I'm going to leave this here like that. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to cover it in brown paper. And then, I don't know, I can create whatever I wants that. But see, you could do this. I could cut this in half and do this. Basically, quilling. A T-square, something like that, yeah. And I could glue this down in hot glue and do maybe 2 or 3 of these, and then maybe go out and try to get a rock. And like I say, even if I can never really use it for that, it would just the fact that I have I wonder if I could do that out of, recycling something and doing a couple, 3 of these things and then actually literally gluing rock on top of these things, you know. Yeah. That was my morning snack. Oh, yeah, I think that's what that they also call it, something else, like a set thing or something. Wait a minute, I think I have it in a little bit different, because I was taking notes in my 2020. Okay, those are my, you can't really see those technically. Let's see here. Oh, and she talks about a micrometer. Janet would love that. That's a micrometer. Let's see. Oh, what is that? And there's a couple books that are like $80. I'm like, yeah, let's go to thrift books or something and see if I can find those before yeah. There's a couple books here that at least one I know I want. This one here is $81.66. This one here, the one that I actually want. The other one is is a little cheaper, but still up in the 70 something dollars. But I thought, let's see if I can get that cheaper. And yeah, I'm learning about rag paper and different stuff. Let's see here. A square, L shape. Yeah, it aligns work. And she used another phrase. I'm also looking for Bible paper, which apparently you can't really get online. You have to get it locally wherever you are. You can't, I guess they don't sell it online. Looking for Bible paper. Yeah, I put some of this, some of this stuff I put on my wish list on Amazon. Yeah, I'm looking at notes here. And I didn't get them done, but I have the measurements here. I went into my file under M for memories, my paper phenomenon. And this is to make the whatchamacallits. And I got this far with what I did. An update on this. Remember I told you I got it all painted. And I got this actually glued in. I trimmed the paper down. So I have this in there now. Now all I have to do is get the oh, come on. The hidden hinge done in the do the hidden hinges here. And then yeah, but that's as far as I got. So yeah, I got all the inside done in the Prussian blue. But oh man, it's just ooh, like it. And yeah, and you know what, she did and I hadn't, but I thought, come to think of it, and it doesn't, she did a test and she showed this, the Bible paper, now if you were to, when wet, if you were to really just determine and to just rip it, then yes, it would rip. But she had a piece of the Bible paper, she put it in water, and just the normal touching it and like this, it didn't fall apart. But when wet, if you deliberately, it would tear. But just, laying it down and touching it like this and rubbing it in your hands and doing this with it, it just wet and it just got really flimsy and it never ripped or nothing. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hmm. Ooh, I wonder if this would be kind of, even though this is Art Deco, I wonder if, because yeah, this was saved for me from my Pettibon, and she says, I'll save it for you, but the colors and the shape, oh, I wonder. And I was going to keep this as like as a pocket, but this is a pocket here. Ooh, I wonder if that would work in here. Ooh, I'll just stick that in there because that just might, I could put it on the phalange and yeah. So anyway, I'll put this where I had it stored. So let's just say that I was very happy that I had my adjustment day on Monday, because Sunday I've been moving things around again because gradually I knew when I put stuff on my shelves that gradually you'd have to put, because they're the metal that have the ring, the gaps in them. You have to eventually line the shelving. So you have to take everything off and measure and then make your lining and then put it back on and then put your stuff back on. I've been gradually doing that as I need to. And I was sitting there, and of course I had my and this is one of the things that I put down there, and I thought, well, that was kind of stupid, but then it takes a while for you to actually get it taken care of. And I could take paper out, my 12 by 12 paper, and I could take, I had my all my paper, or most of my paper, because I do have paper in my blessing stash that I keep separate from the paper that I've actually purchased. And then some of my blessing stash is up where I currently use it, and anyway, so I had it on the bottom shelf. Well, I could reach over like one time and I could pull it out and be perfectly okay. But then to go put it back in, I couldn't get it in there because it was awkward. And I'm like, yeah, duh, that's the wrong place to put that, But then again, I know that's the wrong place to put the paper shelving on the very bottom shelf and have no really good access to it, consistent access to it. And so I was sitting there saying, and I'm like, wow, and God said, well, I believe God helps me think. And God said, well, like, why don't you put that up there? And I'm like, oh, duh. Looked at my watch and I'm like, oh, it's too late to do that Saturday night. My husband would have a cow. It's too late to do it. It's too near bedtime. Even though we tend to stay up Friday and Saturday, we tend to stay up a little bit later, but still it would be, So I'm like, then Sunday, and I was taking the paper out and I go, because I was impatient. I want this done. I want to play around a little bit, and got my laundry done a little bit earlier, and just, and 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 I had to work around my chair. So my knees are sitting in my chair, right? And you can just picture me. My knees are in the chair and I'm contorted around the chair anyway. I'm kind of like, hung over my arm, the armrest. And I'm thinking, okay, I got enough paper out of that. It shouldn't be that heavy to pull it out, right? Well, then, okay, I got it out and I go, oh man, that's heavy. And I started pulling muscles my muscles started protesting in a huge way. And the previous Monday, you can self-adjust when you don't know you're self-adjusting. Well, I mentioned it and, he just, went away. So we didn't think about it. Well, apparently all that whole week, But Sunday night in particular, like, oh, wow. That apparently I really did apparently self-adjust. You can self-adjust while the doctor is self-adjusting you. I mean, you can self-adjust while he's adjusting you. And sometimes you know it, sometimes you don't. And anyway, I got it done, but my muscles were freaking out. And I said, "Oh yeah, that was impatience speaking, because I didn't take enough paper out of the containers to lift them up and successful. But everything fit in there, and I go, oh, yay!" And I stayed up a little bit longer to finish putting it. And I'm like, oh yeah, so now my papers are in the middle behind me, and they're propped up on a Dick Blix. I had a Dick Blix box that just shimmied right in between this and here, and it just in there, and my paper thingy, it was drawers. The Joanne drawers, paper drawers from years ago that Joanne had, and they convex and concave accordingly, depending on what you... Hi, Shauna. And and well, I took the top off of those and I flipped them on their side, and instead of drawers going stacking this way, they're drawers this way now, so they have slots, and that's where I put my paper. So now those are back, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, and right now I have a few things. I have a few things that are sitting in front of it, but I have it propped up so that I could actually put stuff in front of the box, the Dick Blix box. So it's it's tiered shelving. And I'm like, oh, so yeah, oh, yeah. Okay, so this was due back in March. I bought this from Debbie. So this part of it is my haul that, yay, they sent it back to Debbie, and then Debbie sent it back to me, but she added Happy Mail. So I decided we're going on a hunt. It said here, Happy Mail hunt. And over here it says, follow the purple trail. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, so, and this is the book. I bought this from Debbie during her Keisha thing back in March. Okay, and I'm not even going to try to spell that name. But this is the one that a couple of her books caught my attention, but this is the one that, out of all the ones that she showed, I thought for $5, this is the one that, yeah. And then, yeah, this is from March. And yeah, you go, oh, see, purple trail, follow the purple trail. So yeah, and I'm like, ooh, in my follow along. Some of this go into my follow along. So there's one purple thing. So yeah. Oh, here's another purple thing. And guys, I kind of flipped through it a little bit, but we're going on a Happy Mail hunt. And because it's purple, this can go in my follow along journal too. Yeah. Now this could also go in my purple. Yep, because that's purple. Okay. Oh, see? Yeah. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. I got notified on the 17th, I think, that my Marta order shipped. So I'll be seeing that maybe at the end of April, but probably more closely into May somewhere. But this is, oh wow. And this is decor number 2. And it's the Royal Menagerie. But ooh, cool. And here's some more. Oh, more purple. More purple. Oh, purple. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I thought this one would be more in keeping. Oh, yeah. It's like, ooh. She even mentioned cutting this up, and I'm like, ooh, I don't know. Here, oh, I like this here. Okay, and ooh, ooh, a stencil. Ooh, I don't know. I'll have to kind of see, because some of this would be really cool using for cut up information, you know, to cut this up and put it. It's the follow along, the purple follow along, Shauna. Oh, I found another stencil. Oh, found 2 stencils. Oh, 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 I like that. Oh, 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 oh. Happy Meal hunt. Oh, oh, oh. So last night I was watching a movie and I got out my jelly plate. I did my 2 small ones first, and I'll show you those. Oh man, this is, oh wow. Oh, like a pie chart. Ooh. Ooh, wiki. That could be a pie chart, but a color chart, color wheel. Although they're a little bit different things, but still. Ooh, now this could be something. Ooh, interesting. My brain's thinking. You could do this because here's a little dinky one, and the proportions are different. So you could take your 2, like for instance, in my 5 colors that I used last night, here are my 2 new ones. I used a lot of Prussian blue, and the charcoal were my 2 dark ones. So then the charcoal and the Prussian blue would be like here and here. Then I used my pearl chartreuse, my spa blue, and my desert turquoise in different in smaller amounts. So in a project, you could do that to indicate visually a lesser color. If you know, if you were planning. Yes, Debbie, these were the goodies. When this haul, because the book was part of my purchasing from her, from Keisha, but the post office sent it back to Debbie, and then Debbie said, hey, I'll send it back to you when it gets here, but I'm going to add goodies to it. Hi, Debbie. And so, yeah, we're on the hunt. See, yeah, we're on the hunt. I left it as is. So, yeah, we're hunting for Happy Meal. Yeah. Okay. Oh, more purple. 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 Part of me wants to cut this up and part of me doesn't. Yeah. Like, for instance, maybe I could cut like that right there, or here maybe, and then, ooh, right there. Oh, I don't know. But, oh, more purple, more purple, more purple. Oh, ooh, ooh, I love me some birch trees. It's probably because I grew up in Alaska. I do love, oh, ooh, more purple. Purple burple. Okay. Oh, oh, this, a guy, a gal. Oh, ooh, a bridge, like that walking bridge. Ooh, ooh, bridge. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, a face. Ooh, ooh, okay. Ooh, purple. Okay. Ooh, a Norma print. Ooh, Norma. Norma. We'll put Norma on the back. Debbie, but Norma. Very lightly so it doesn't go through. Okay. Yeah, she wasn't kidding about the purple. Follow the purple trail. Ooh. Ooh. Is that a face? I think that's supposed to be a face. Ooh, this is my first one, I think, of Annie Skinner. I don't think Baroque. Ooh. I don't think I've ever had an Andy Skinner. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I'm glad that I yelled me that day on this one. Ooh, weaky. Woo! I think this was a good $5 buy. Ooh. Oh. It no longer. Oh. It just burped more purple. Okay. All right. Let's see. More purple, anybody? It just burped more purple. Okay. Shake it. I don't. Okay. I think. Okay. The Joni stencil. I don't know. Here are all the ones that were in here. This one, that one, the little ones. And there's the menagerie one. So, okay, these. So these are all of these Joni? Ooh. Ooh. Yep, I found them. Oh, look at that. There's a face. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a face. I didn't see that. Oh, look at that. And like, here's the hairline. Here's the forehead. Here's the nose, the mouth. Ooh, and the chin. Ooh. But these are all the little ones. Oh, okay. Ooh, I got me some more Joni. Joni. Ooh, I got me some more Joni. Joni. Okay. Now, ooh, okay. I moved my mouse. Yeah, I got it. But thank you for the happy mail. And yay, I got my. Okay, now. Now, where's my brain? My brain. Where's my brain? Brain, brain, brain. Where are you? Where are you? Brain, brain. Okay, so this is purple. Purple, purple. Purple, 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 purple. All right, now. I have my follow along in a 12 by 12. The bigger pieces of follow along stuff is in a 12 by 12 pizza box, and it's behind my Shauna. I shimmied my Shauna box a little bit forward, and I have the pizza box behind my Shauna box. Yeah. And this is the small stuff for my follow along, you know, see the purple and things that might work in there because she mixed colors a little bit. It's not strictly purple. So yeah, and this is like my signature. I still haven't put these signatures in. Yeah. So let's see here. We're going to, let me use the, here, the one that got folded. We can fold this one and do it this way. Not that I'm likely to forget, but okay, so this, fold, put the fold there and there. So it's all, and this goes in the back. I thought about doing, I was over, I totally, oh, that reminds me, Monday. I totally spaced on both Janet Nash and Dee Dee streams on Monday. And Dee Dee did my fodder that I sent her, the collage fodder. And I'm so glad I wasn't there because I felt part of the challenge was I didn't want to influence her. So I'm so glad I wasn't in chat that day. But I watched back. I enjoyed it. Let's just say I enjoyed it. Yes. I got me some purple to go. Yes. And oh my giggles. So yeah, but yeah, because part of that from the way I understood Dee Dee is that she wanted fodder, not that she would necessarily do everyone's, because you know, and I gave her two choices. And the way I understood it is that she didn't want to know what we were thinking, but because the part of that challenge was to see if she came anywhere near close to what, you know, because of that collage, you know, because, you know, and so I kept in mind what I was thinking, and I remember what I was thinking when I was choosing it, but I purposely didn't say anything. I just wrote fodder, collage fodder or whatever, and that's it. And I actually, I stuck a Monet. I think it was a Monet. I think I took a picture of it. Oh, Debbie. Oh, and Janet. Oh, and I don't, it's like, I took a screenshot. I went over and I took a screenshot, but oh my word, I don't, yeah, Dee Dee said it was not cheap. And I'm like, I don't want to go there. I did take a screenshot because nowadays when you take a screenshot, you have this little gray thing that shows up and says go to website. So I click on that and I just kind of, okay, I can go window shopping, you know, and I'm like, oh man, I don't even want to go there. But I got an idea. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So yeah. Um. So let's see. My brain is going woo 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 woo. Let me double. I'm trying to get back on what I was. Okay. Yeah. So the Oh wow, that's not bad at all. And so I really am glad that I wasn't there because the impression I got was that I didn't want to influence her. I gave her two choices on the lighthouse and I gave her two choices on the Pokemon. Well, apparently before she got to the Pokemon, and oddly enough, I gave her the one in my brain. I was thinking of the lighthouse that she didn't use, and she chose the one with the red. But I figured, there was enough of both of them there that she could either one. And so by the time she got to the Pokemon, see on the other side of the Pokemon, there was a kind of a dark purple bluey Pokemon figure that, and what I was thinking, it could go either way. So she had two choices on the Pokemon. And then, like I was telling her, like on the little Trader Joe sticker, they had scales. There was a scale. And that, to me, a scale is like justice. And they had a strawberry in one of the scales. So I added another strawberry. But what was so funny was it's like, sorry, dude, she wasn't feeling the Pokemon. I'm assuming the Pokemon made the trash, but I enjoyed it. Yeah. But yeah. But anyway. So yeah. And I was just about ready. Oh, my mouse. Hold on. Oh. Ah. I was very about ready to cut this and it's a good thing I opened it up because I go, oh, looky there. This is there's an X. So I wonder if that was the top or the bottom. I have this all lined out to make a book. It's one of my all-time. This must be the one that I had for the cover. Yeah. So let's see. The X was at the bottom. And so, oh my giggles. So I couldn't cut this up. Hi, Dot. And I'm like, do I want to write that down, Debbie? Oh, do I want to write that down? I guess I'll write that down just in case I go over there, right? Anytime soon. Let's see, Debbie. Today is the 4/21/21. And let's see here. Here. Chat. Okay, let's see here. All right, so let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. I know I read it. So where did it go? Collection something was. I know I saw it. Okay, there's the ATC. 2 ephemera boxes. It was after the ephemera boxes. Okay. Okay. Well, I think this is something 9, and then the other number, box B, that's what it was. box B, collection 9. I knew there was a collection 9. Collection. I knew there was a number 9. Okay. All right. Thank you. Now, oh, you know what? I'll put this back in my now I keep this in my actual Shauna box because, you know, it pertains to the follow along. Oh, anyway, so I thought, well, oh, and this is some of my all-time favorite fabric, so I'm very careful in sharing it. I'm very careful. So this one, I'm like, oh, I already have this, and I'm like, wow. So yeah, I can't cut that up. So yeah, that's going to be, and I might even do something like this. This is cotton. So this could, and even this here might be kind of a nice thing for the inside of it. Yeah, I might do some, ooh, just because this has like, this could be part, maybe the Industrial Renaissance kit that I have. I could do architecture, something with architecture. Like I have those column stamps, the Tim Holtz column stamps that I could, and just do some, yeah. Oh, okay. So what I was thinking, oh man, ooh, 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 ooh. I could sit and drool. Let's see. I'll show you what I was doing. This, I got my big one out because I'm actually recycling this for storage. And I was doing this after I got the big one out. But what I was doing with the small ones, my round one and my cut up one from my original, I was using this size here. And this is what I was doing. And I used just 2 stamps on these. And so this was the brayer. And this is that cotton. This is that I was using this. I think, you know, and it's really nice. I was using this for, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's heavy. Oh. So yeah, and I have my 5 colors that I was using there, and so that actually might be kind of interesting to do that, this one here, and to do this like that. Yeah. So that's what I was doing last night as I was watching some movies. And I was thinking now with some of the new stencil, and then I watched Dee Dee this morning. I was there as I kept quiet because I was kind of dozing a little bit, trying to get a little bit more sleep. But not necessarily getting full-blown sleep. Okay, let's see. We got this here. And I was thinking, ooh, I could get my follow along. Get off my foot. I could get my follow along book out. And what keeps falling? Oh, my face, the face one. I could get my, I still haven't sewn. This is a book that I love. I love the color, and I love the fact that when it got mergulated here, I just love the way it, and I like both sides, and I'm like going, it's one of those I like, oh man, I like both sides. And I'm having a hard time making a decision. And I still haven't sewn these in yet. These 2 things here. And I still haven't finished Shauna's Get Well page, which, yeah, I still haven't finished that. And these are, yeah, I've been kind of, this ended up being like, really? Okay, this was purple. That's probably why I went ahead and I put it in here, because it had purple in it. So I will stick it right there and Shauna, tuck it into Shauna's box. And this was, yeah, because of the purple and the different colors that she added. Okay, so that goes in, so that will get tucked in. And this was going to be part of the, I think that was, yeah. I still haven't finished Shauna's Get Well page. I was trying to do abstract, so this is as far as I got, and I know that this is going to be here, and I focused on the butterfly there, and that's going to be here. But remember, I was doing the abstract. I chose the L shape, and I was working with the different things about Shauna's stream, and even the little children's hand, you know, yeah. So I haven't gotten back to it. I haven't finished it. Let me put the flower, so I'm chances are I won't forget, but you know, that goes there. But it occurred to me today watching Dee Dee, let me put these pictures up. Where can I put them? Pictures. Okay, we'll tack them right here. Let me go across here to get my Xandra. Do I want to bring the whole box? My Xandra box. Let's see. I don't have room for it over there, so I'm... Okay, come on. I found some rice paper. Come on. I just put you in here last night. Come on. Nope, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. Although that might be kind of pretty. It wasn't in that one. I'm still here, guys. That's not the rice paper I want to use. Oh, right there, I think. All right. All right. Oops. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, man. Oh. Well, anyway, getting back to my Pettibon thing, come to find out, I had self-adjusted my right rotator cuff. And Monday, I was on my back, and he put me kind of leaned towards the left, and in his right hand he had the machine, and he put it like if you were to hug yourself and you put your left fingers like right underneath your armpit and hold on to your... Okay. And so back then he put that thing, and he just and at the same time he was doing that, he took his left hand and he was pushing the top of my shoulder up, because this is, you know, he's adjusting using, and my head, because my top of my right shoulder was up underneath my right ear, so my head was going, but it got taken care of. And then a little later on, I couldn't explain, and he said, "Oh, I know what you're talking about," because I couldn't put it into words. There was no pain or soreness. Something wasn't quite right. So then he took it to the front. I was standing up this time, and he took that same machine because the muscle apparently, I mean, the muscle was so taut that it was big, so that he had to really apply force. And let's say by the time I got home, my husband, he had to like, oh man, he had to put muscle lotion on anyway. But I tell you, on the front, so then he did the same thing. He had to apply pressure with that machine on the front. And I'm like, but it took care of it. I'm like, oh, okay, wow. Okay, this is one of my all-time faves. And yeah, this is one of my all-time faves. I had one and I started using it and I bought another. And oh, this was I think she gave this one to me free. Yeah, she gave this one to me free, which, oh, I had forgotten about that, but that's okay. But I really do, yeah. And this one, of course, it's poinsettia. And I got the big one. I thought I was buying the small one, but I ended up buying the big one. I will eventually cut out the, yeah. And I can use the blue and some others because she sent me one with a horse. And of course, this is one of the ones I love. But what I was thinking about, I found this one yesterday. This was actually in between my paper, but I found this, and I think this was part of the Image paper line, but I really liked it. She kind of puts me in mind of Stephanie Powers, the actress who was on Heart to Heart, you know, that TV program with Robert Wagner. She kind of puts me in mind of Stephanie Powers. But anyway, I thought maybe we could do that on one of these papers. And then, can we put this inside here maybe? Put on the outside. And I remember this. And I have my Xandra box. It's not anywhere near. And can I put this one in there too? Okay. Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, we can just whop Joan up alongside the head, and that'll straighten her neck out. Okay, now let me put this on it. No, I don't want that. I can put that up here. It has a better chance of getting put away almost immediately. Now, I was thinking we could play in here, and she could be pondering. Oh, that was the other thing I brought up. The Janet Nash is, I wrote down the pick 7, and I thought I hadn't done that actually here. And I thought maybe I could do a pick 7, but then I've never done one on camera. I've always done it while someone else is following along. I could maybe do a pick 7 here and then redo it to make a backing. She could be looking at blue, but ooh, that face here, this here. Could we do that? More white, or do we? I actually like the brown. I actually like this face on the brown paper. Let's see. If we did it here, then she's got the colors here would be in here. And this was that print that one of the conversations we in Shauna's chat one day. This is the those designer bags that you used to get at shops. Sometimes you still find places who do this, but it kind of has a faded purple. And even though it's a little bit different, it's still, the colors go with what Shauna put in to the kit. So this could actually work here. Yeah, this is the one, okay, this is one that I got. So this could actually work there. And then I have this that I can, okay, blue page here. There's the, and she could, oh, one of my new magazines to play with. Actually, I got two. I picked up this one. This was from January 2021. I was taken with this here. And then I like this little right there. I just like that. And I don't know. I might find, I like this, where I could cut this out and keep this, but cover this. Put something over top of it. That could be kind of cute. There's, every once in a while, you'll, like, you know, I don't know, colors, shapes, you know, you can find different things in this. But this one, I don't purchase these, but this gives me a little bit, of interesting. And I guess this person actually takes Rihanna images. I think that's how you say her name. But I love this. And I thought, oh, and she puts it in her art. Hi, Laura. So now some of the, and this right here, this to me would be really cool. Using color in your gluing. And here's some more that you could cut out. And there's some other things in here. Like even this, oh, here, you can't see it all the way up. But like this here, that could be an interesting, no face, but yet, yeah, all kinds of stuff in here. And then the article in the, oh, I like her hair, and she has a pretty face. There was something on the, oh yeah, in the article, the one with the here, this is the way, and she's put the images of her in the artwork. You know, walking on the, I assume that's the bridge in New York. Yeah. So, but here's the bigger one of that one. And here's the smaller of that one in here somewhere in the front. Yeah, but so yeah, I thought that was kind of an interesting. It could be all kinds of different things. This doesn't not necessarily, but I do like it. I like the swishes of it. Rianne, not Anna, like Anna, but Rianne. So, okay. I do like it on the darker page. Wow. And it basically fits with with a little bit of trimming. Do I want this down here? And I could trim off the bottom down there. Ooh, I do like that on that brown paper. She probably doesn't have another one of these, but that's okay. Oh, and I don't know if I showed you this. Oh, that is actually Shauna print that needs to go in here. There. But I actually found to complete this. So now I have to find where I tuck the leftovers of this. So, and I can, the rest of that, so I can finish that in. But it wasn't complete. I had to do that because in my mind, I just like, no, this is not done until so I got that glued in there. So now it's waiting to find the little pieces that were left. So yeah, I haven't done anything with that, but that's okay. It'll get there. I know I kept them. It's just finding that little tuck place where I tucked them in. I do like that. Let's just glue it in. I'm going to, let's just glue it in with some of this. Okay, now I have to stand up for it. And I wonder if we could do the pick 7, because Janet does a pick 7 because she doesn't have time for a full-blown pick 10. Ooh, I wonder, since we're basically going to be using the whole thing with the exception of a little bit. Oh, come on. Let's just, there. We can use this as the under page. And then I was also thinking, because we're in the, well, part of me got to thinking about, Dee Dee was working in her traveler's notebook today, and she was doing the swap, her new swatching, her new washi tape, and all of a sudden I thought, oh, like mind mapping my washi tape. And she's kind of in this, and I'm like, oh. And over here, these are the purple ones. I don't use it very often. I've used this a little more, but these were gifted to me. And they are in my purple, my follow along, because of the vintage purple was the main kit that Shauna used. Okay, here's this. And I wonder about pick 10. Yeah, I don't know. Or the pick 7 we could do. Okay, I have to stand up to do this. Okay, I'm going to start from the top, and I'm going to just here. This is the brown shipping paper, and it's been, the whole thing has been glued, at least it's been folded and glued and folded again. And yeah, I don't want to get, because I'm not necessarily done with these 5 colors of paint. So I don't want to move them off. And I actually now think I'm going to use that. Oh, nope, we don't want to glue that yet. Okay, so here we have, all right. And I also was thinking about working in Teresa's book, but then, you know, so I think that might end up being a little more of a private book, the one that little gift that Teresa made and sent to some of us. I'm not sure yet. And there's glue there, which that's okay. Ooh, I have these little miniature candies. I was in need of some um um kind of like I don't keep a whole lot of candy in the house, and I don't keep ice cream or any of that in the house. I just don't. Oh, here it is. And I wanted something chocolate, but yet not. And these are the new way they do these. And I'll get them cleaned up. But this could also, I love using candy wrappers. So this could actually become part of the, even though it's not purple based. But yeah, I don't know. This, oh, here, like something like that, maybe. We'll see about the pick 10 or the pick 7, and we'll see how that goes. Like I said, I wrote it down. Well, I'm assuming you guys, I don't mind. You don't have to move chat. It's no big deal. Oh, I do like that on brown paper. Okay, there's that. I don't want a huge crease in that either. But I need to pick it here. Okay, there. I have my elbow down. I have my right elbow down on the actual paper. And then I'm holding that. Okay, so about 2 inches at a time. In the center and then out. Anyway, in the bookbinding course, I started talking, I'll pick it back up, is I'm learning, and like I mentioned, is that we know from the different conversations, the chats that we're in over the years, we've learned that humidity and different things and the glues and all of this kind of stuff and the different papers. And so I'm kind of like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. But in some ways it makes more sense the way she talks about it. So I'm learning that she does like Tyvek. She's so I don't know, someone gifted, and I think I know who. I don't know, but anyway, I do have a little bit of Tyvek left, but I'm not sure where it is. So I went ahead and I put some more on my wish list there and on Amazon. But I think she's got purple lipstick on. I think she's got purple lipstick. Okay, that's fine, Dot. I'm assuming, yeah. I'm assuming oftentimes, well, it kind of depends. My chat, sometimes you guys are like, like you're like a bunch of turkeys, like talking, like all over the place. And the chat's going, and other times it's like, okay, it's just, which is okay. I don't mind. And the fact that this was the, it had the wrinkles in it already is, oh man, it just, and then the rice paper and you see oh wow, it's really cool. So, yeah, this needs to, I'm still getting, because there's certain things, this thing right here is where I have my camera, so I can't, it's gone back as far as it can, because because I have my small, I have a shelving unit up here on my top of my desk, on the back of the table. And then my camera container sits in front of that, and I've got a tiered stuff there. So it's all working properly. But when sometimes if I have things, because I like to have stuff here because it just makes me happy. And but when I'm working like this, and I'm like kind of like and you can't always see everything when you're actually streaming. And one of the things I'm thinking is if I can get it to the point where I love the fact this is his face. And I'm so glad I saw that. Yeah. That I actually saw that was a face. Because she could be, yeah, on a smaller scale, she could be staring at herself. But yeah. Okay. Do I want to wait to cut that off? Or wait, I'll go ahead. No, I said that wrong. I'll go ahead and cut it off now. And then, because that could be part of the collage. Okay, that's got to go because it keeps flopping down. I'll put it in my new Better Homes. I'll put it in here, and that way I know. Oh, this one. This is cute. And I saw this, and I go, oh, this is the more fashionable Depends. And all the times back on the old streams when we'd be up in the wee hours of the morning, and a lot of us would be streaming, and we'd get in the puppy pads. And I thought we cut out both of these and do it. But then I'm like, oh, but then I turn the page and I'm like, oh, this is so pretty. Oh, this is so pretty. So I don't know. I'm like, oh, this, to have this, like, oh, cut that out. But then could I cut this out? Because I don't need over here, but over here. So maybe I could have to just cut this one out and forget this one, yeah. Because those, sometimes, I tell you, we had some moments. Yeah, don't forget your puppy pads. Let me put the lid on this. Okay, now. And the thing about this, when I work in here, for the most part, I have to work with the kit, the follow-along kit that I put together. So that was the idea. This is the exception, this piece of rice paper. But now that I look at it, it fits in the colors and everything, because it looks like she has purple, like lavender lipstick on, and the shading and stuff. It fits in, and it's vintagey and all that. So it does fit in. It's just wasn't originally in the kit. So I wonder if I could, I wonder if I could put purple. I actually have, oddly enough, I have my wilted violet and my dusty Concord out here. I could put purple atop this to make it more purple. Interesting. I have my original. This is back when we used to do experiments and you guys would go freak out. This is my original. And the reason why, this is my original tea dye ink pad. And the reason why it has the X on it is because this is the one that I experimented with, and I would put things on it, and you guys would freak out. Some of you would freak out. And it's never molded. I've never had any problems with it. That's why that's the red X. That's why you see the red X there. Now, I can't guarantee that for everybody, but yeah. Okay, so, and I love that. This is one of my all-time I put my nose up. Yes, I do have a nose. A nose sharpener. Some Jana humor. Because I have a bug finger, and she saw that nose and bug finger, nose, bug finger, nose. So she had to send it to me, you know. Yes, and all my bug fingers are all down in the second drawer. My moose poop is down in the second drawer. Okay. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. So let's see, what time is it? We'll put another half an hour. No, okay, we'll put 25 minutes. Okay, and start at 25 minutes. And then we'll kind of check in again and see how I'm going. Okay, so now we have this. Now here, there's a little room here. Now this is what I'm wondering. Ooh, just ooh. Okay, now because of this and this, I'm thinking because you got the strips in here, and then you got the stripes going in different direction. But now I'm thinking, as I would measure this, I would have to measure it. I have to measure it. But here I could go ahead and glue this on, and this would be finished. Okay. All right, so I will have to measure. Here's my clear ruler. I have to stand up because I don't want to bug my chest. Don't want to, yeah, I don't want to. Okay, so here's this. And let's see, pencil or, well, I guess we can do let's do it this one. Let's do this one. It's actual ink, not wet ink. Do I want 3/8? Okay, and that is a little bit crooked. Wait a minute. I need something dark. I need a dark piece of something. Dark, dark, dark. Okay, here. This will be dark enough. Actually, this will be... No, the wrong one. This is the one I want. This will be dark enough. Okay, that will be dark enough. I need the differentiation.